Hello everyone, welcome to episode 41 of Donut's Minecraft videos. Sorry, I did something while you was gone, and that is build an automatic farm. It's still in progress, I'll show you what I mean by that. Oh, and second thing, in building this I kept accidentally hitting villagers because they're idiots and they walk right in front of you. So the Iron Golem has been mad at me, multiple iron golems, because I've killed 10 that were mad at me so far, something like that. And I keep trying to trade with all the villagers, and so far I haven't made an appeasement agreement or anything. So we'll see how that works out. Have to find some more, and I keep trying to find more and trade with different ones. I don't know if you have to trade with the one that you made angry. Sorry about that. So I'll kind of show you how this all works now. And then next episode, I think I'm going to move to 720p and 60 frames per second, as long as my computer can handle that. I believe it can. So, first of all, I'll tell you how it's supposed to work, and then I'll go through the redstone. So what's supposed to happen, this little guy gets trapped when he walks on that. Let's try to trigger it. I'll show you why it's not being triggered right now. Triggered, so he locks in place. So he plants all the stuff, and then once he's done planting, he comes in here at night, let's say, or sometimes he does it during the day, and he will then trigger this. It'll lock him up. It'll wait an hour. I recorded it. That's how long it takes to basically make all the stuff. Sorry about that. So he clears the field, and then when he comes back in at the night, or whenever that is, it'll trigger and lock him up for an hour, which is how long I recorded. It takes for this to grow up, and then after an hour, it harvests it by water. It'll put the water out for a certain length of time. I still haven't determined that. And then it will retract the water and let him out, and then he replants it. And then all this goes to a centered point, the collection point. And I've been trying to trade with all the villagers because, man, any color wool I want. That would be nice, possibly. I'm gonna need to stick this here, so it'll collect it all. So we'll see. I hope this stupid Iron Golem will stop fighting me, because I used half my sword up just trying to fight him each time. I just killed another one recently, like when I stopped recording. Just this. Oh, like, does that count against me? I don't think so. Is there stupidity getting in the way? He jumps up right as I go. I don't know. So that's how this works. Now the redstone. So he comes in, locks this up. When that happens, there's an RS NOR latch. When he does that, it starts a timer. This timer, are we starting to get, no, not yet. I've got chickens in here, and each of these timers, 5-minute timers, each of the 5-minute timers has its own chicken above it, so that it's feeding it items, so that I don't ever have to refill it. Hopefully the chickens don't die. That would be really annoying. So that it'll start the timer goes whole hour, 12 of these, all throughout here. If you can kind of see based on these, because this is where the chicken is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then come down here, it'll go to this, so that it's a 1-tick pulse. I forget why I did that. Why did I do that? Why do I care if it's 1-tick pulse? I don't. Okay, whatever. No, I do. Because otherwise, this would... See how this is always on? So I didn't want it to be always on, because then it'd be constantly... Except for the fact that I have the one tick pulse here. And then it extends it, but it limits it down to whatever I want it to, instead of forever. So I don't really need that, but I'll keep it there just because I don't want to get rid of it. I have this disconnected currently, but if I put a repeater here, this is, once the timer's done, this is what controls the buckets in the dispensers, or droppers. What is it? Dispensers. So once those go, it will then also go to here, and this is the RS Norlatch. It resets it. When this resets it, it turns this off, which means it can be ready. Now that means that he goes out. Well, when he goes out, this RS Norlatch gets turned on because there's pressure plates. That worked well. There's pressure plates right there, and it'll then start this, and because once this is turned on, there's an AND gate. So that means that for when he comes back, this tells it to know that that he's here. But if I didn't want him to just like go here and then go right back without actually doing anything in the field, so it waits until he comes out there. So that would have had to been triggered, and then the signal will be here once he comes out there. I can show you, try to show you. Where is it? This would be the best place. See, now he can go. This current, unless this is triggered, and this would then turn on, and this would be off, and then this would be off, and then there's a repeater. So until both of these are off, this will remain powered. They have to both be off. Well, when these are both off, it turns this on, which then goes to the one. Once it activates that, then it'll turn this RS Norlatch off, so that it resets that. And it'll also go to this RS Norlatch, which then restarts the timer. Sorry if you didn't understand it completely, but basically it just makes sure that he's out there, so that when he comes back in, it'll reset it. And I only wanted this see, now this is on. This line is on where it wasn't before. This one's off, but this one's on still. So until both of those are off, which when he comes in for the night, oh, that's perfect timing, night, see? Now he's locked in there. It couldn't be just that one, because then he wouldn't be locked in, and it couldn't be just this one, because then he might come, and I've actually had him just walk up and then back, and then that would trigger it again, and we can't have that. So, like if it's night, he might just walk around in the house instead of actually coming out in the field. So that's my way of guaranteeing that he went out. He's got his own little home. So there's my farm. I know I used a lot of redstone for such a small farm, but I enjoy that stuff. So condensing it, I didn't work on that. It's quite big, isn't it? Vroom. Let's see if... No. What happened to this chicken? Dead chicken. I don't know. Oh, see, things like that. They're just so dumb. And I don't want to get blamed for that. I don't know if I do. And then they're constantly triggering this. Come on. Go back. I need almost like a safety... I don't know. Whatever. So, I don't know what we're going to do today. I think finish up this, because I still need to make sure it's in working order. I'll show you it working. Maybe I'll show like I'll record and like speed it drastically up so that sorry. I've got the hiccups a little bit. So that you can see it like grow, get harvested, him come out, replant it. Grow, harvested, come out, replant it. So, and then I might be able to also see, does he plant the whole thing? What? And then I also want to have a collection system so that it'll sort out the seeds, take the seeds back, and then stick them over here and make him collect them. And I could then, let's see, is there a way I could, because I want him to be stepping on this pressure plate so to trigger the dispenser or dropper, because otherwise he might not be in here and that'd be bad, because then you wouldn't get all the seeds, which eventually he will run out of seeds if he's not collecting them himself. So if I'm getting rid of them with the water, I need to make sure that I give him some back. So I could just have it so that it spits it out in the center. I could almost have it so that it literally spits it out in the center, like up through the center, and then just disperses them in the middle. That'd be fun. Well, that is all for this. I think we're just gonna wait until these dumb chickens start producing. Man, that's taking a long time. Do they not produce when they're in a 1-block area? I'm looking around for iron golems because they're annoying. Stop, 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 stop. There you go. Depth Strider 2. Okay. There's a fire aspect too, which I love fire aspect, and I don't seem to be able to get it very easily, so it was like 23 emeralds, but I might do it sometime. I've got, where is it? Fire aspect 1 on this one, which is cool. I love that. That's why I love this sword. And I repaired it recently. It's only cost 3 to repair it from almost dead to almost full where it is now. So that's not bad. So I think I'm just gonna wait until these chickens start producing so that we can actually see them run. Because once they start, they should just continue pretty fast. I'm quite surprised that he hasn't done it already. I'll have to check how often they do it, because it needs to be at least, once an hour. I guess we don't need to worry. But let me just go check on Wiki real quick. So every 5 to 10 minutes, which means that for 60 minutes it'll produce enough that it'll eventually fill up and we won't... What type of enchantment is that, I want to know. I think that was like a speed potion or something. I don't know. I think it's cool that spiders can get potions. So I'm just gonna wait until it starts producing. I think I may have just heard one of them produce. Whoa. Is that an Enderman? Because... Was that an invisible Enderman? You could only see its eyes? It's not looking at me, is it? No, good. You stealing something? You stole it! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Nowhere. Okay, see ya. I think I know what was happening to the eggs. I somehow had a timer going. So right now it's right there. So it's actually going right now. And I think we should work on this in the meantime, though. I think what we're gonna do is, ooh. Ah. Boom, boom. I love this Bane of Arthropods 3. It's not a great enchantment, but it's a great add-on. If I've already got 4 things, I love the fact that it will kill the spiders so easily. So, we need to go off of this, and two tick dropper. I think we almost need to do it like this. That's not what I meant to have. And then have it so that it drops into this so that we know for sure that it's going to be at the absolute end. So we can have it come up here. That should work, right? And then we can have another chicken farm on that. And it will then go this way. Make sure there's no iron golems. That's always a good check to make. And then we're going to have a thing here. So what'll happen ooh, iron. Sorry. Still not used to having my iron golem farm, I guess. So, what we're gonna have to do, it'll tick here, and then once it gets to here, it'll give off a signal. So, it'll take off 2 signals. One here, which will go here. And then that should make it. That should make it. So it'll give 2 ticks. One to make sure it's the amount of time it takes for an item to flow. Let's get. Stop it, you idiot! You're an idiot. You know that? I hate you. He's so annoying. Is he locked up? Let's get him out real quick. And then we have to actually manually collect this. Oh, we don't need to worry about it, but he will get all the stuff in there that didn't. There'll be a lot that goes there normally, but ooh, won't be able to pick that up, but whatever. Okay, so if these idiots stop going over here and wrecking it all, this should work. Cap this off just in case any chicken decides he wants to mess it up too. This would be a nice timer for deciding the exact length that it takes an item to move down that water stream, because it's exactly the same. I need to get rid of something. There we go. If I give them bread, will they stop being angry at me? See? I'm a good guy. And then that will connect to here. If we stick this here, it'll turn that off. We'll be good. And they can't step on that. So right now we're good. And once we connect this, it'll let him out. Okay, so there's one in there. So it's right here. Next up is here. I'm gonna probably record by like not tunneling up, going up in a skyscraper like thing, and uh-oh, don't die on me. If this makes it all the way around, we know we're good, because then there's eggs in every one. Otherwise the chicken died, and I'll have to go find it. No, not another timer. Where is it? Where is it now? Ah, whatever. Okay, well, it should be fine. I don't know. Once we get that all worked out, it'll be fine. Once we get it to a cycle that repeats and not a double cycle, I'm gonna need to get rid of that. It's right there, so if we break this and pull this out, there. Now that's done. And that's back. So now it'll only be a single cycle. We could also just pull the plug on this by, yeah, like what I had here. So now it'll wait until he's back like it is. So he's good, and then it'll activate. And hopefully this is a long enough delay. We can test this singularly if this is a long enough delay. But let's not. Let's wait. So many things, so many things. And the problem with the Iron Golem is I don't know if he's angry. I can go up next to him. He doesn't do anything. If I touch him, he kills me. Well, not kills me, but man, they do a lot of damage. So that's my problem. Currently, I'm just giving him the seeds by actually giving it to him. I'm gonna remake this house. Oops, I discarded all my half slabs. Out of half slabs, just like similar to that, it'll be a half slab roof. The half slabs will be the bottom half of this and the upper half of this. So you can see most of him, but I don't believe he'll be able to get out. Even if he's, oops, did I just jump on that? Even if he's on a, in the block, I don't think he'll be pushed into a block at all. So I think we'll be good, because he can't get crushed since he has to be all the way over there for this to go up. So I don't believe he'll ever even possibly be able to be crushed, which is good. If I sleep, will this rain stop? That'd be nice. Guess not. The good thing is, I have a desert. Deserts don't rain. Which is, I'm almost kind of glad. Granted, the grass looks dumb, but it doesn't rain, and I actually really like that part. I never have to worry about it, because it's kind of annoying, I think. So, I've been not doing a whole lot of anything but resource collecting. Yeah. I can pick up the half slabs again, and so we can make that house. I've got so much crap that I need to get rid of. These are always full. This isn't, because I don't have anything for that. So, the slowest thing ever. These are so slow, but it is a farm, so it'll be automatic and you won't have to worry about it. I'm thinking about getting rid of the witch part because of the getting rid of the ability to get witches, because it is so annoying. It is so annoying. They make it, and it adds so many different drops. And because of that, I have to have this part that loses a few. Zero. When I look, it's always zero. It doesn't work very fast, but because I don't use the drops much, I don't ever have to worry. I'm always full on drops, which is nice. Finally, it's night. So I'm gonna check how much time I have left, and then I will see this whole thing working, and hopefully I'll have enough time to make a short slideshow, speed up view of this farm. That would be really cool, I think. So I just fixed a problem here. Hang on. This was being powered directly. I had a block where this is and redstone dust on top of it. So it was powering this, which means that this hopper was turned off, so it wouldn't collect any eggs. So I changed that around, so that should work. It's the only one that was like that because it was at the beginning. All the others I made sure to change. I actually had to redo this whole entire thing because I had it done wrong, but whatever. So that should start collecting eggs now. That's why it was taking so long, because it wasn't going to do it at all. So that should be good. And I traded a villager. I think you had already seen this, chain boots, but I didn't show you, but I had them in my inventory. I just want to be fine. I don't really need anything though, so it's kind of useless to trade, except for the fact that I won't get killed anymore. That would be really nice. Stop killing me. I have to work. It's cool seeing all this redstone working. My goal is to try to use, except for this right here, I don't like using pistons. So I want to use the actual mechanics of redstone, and I don't know of any easy way to shorten a pulse to 1 tick or 2 ticks even, by any other way. So I kind of allow myself to use that one, but otherwise I do not like. If I want to turn a circuit off by using the circuit, I would then use an AND gate, because then it has to be on for it to the other circuit. So like here, instead of using, I could have used a piston that would, unless the piston was on, which it'd connect the circuit, it wouldn't work. But I don't want to use pistons. I don't like the noise. I don't like the frame rates with pistons, and it's not really redstone. So I try to use those as few times as possible. As little as possible. So we should start to get some eggs. I'm just not patient, so I'm normally patient for most things, but I've been doing this for a long time and I just want it to work. I want to be able to test it. I've got an egg going around right now. Where is it? It might have got lost because it didn't have a whatever. So it might have, one of the eggs might have not. Ooh, let's just check to make sure I didn't do any of the other wiring incorrectly. I believe I did those at 90-degree angle ones correctly, so I think we're good. I sure hope. I believe I tested them all. No. Not for the egg part. But we will see. Once we get a few eggs in here, I'm going to turn this off. Come back later. Do a few other things, and then we can try to test this out, make sure it works. And I'll do that. I'll just leave my computer on for a few hours and let this go. I don't think there'll be anything bad from that. I don't think. So I'm going to wait a while. Oops. Once I see the first egg in here, I will wait a while, because I want to make sure that's working. Because I don't like that it's been so long. I think it's 5 to 10 minutes, so I don't know. Well, I will see you. I need to check the time real quick. Hang on. It appears we're going to have to reserve that for next time. So I will, that'll be like the beginning of the next video. It's just me doing the fast motion of this farm. So until next time. Great. And maybe fix anything that's not working. And then we're also going to just work on optimizations. So I don't want minecarts running constantly in my world, and right now I have 2 of them that run non-stop. This one that's underneath here that goes to my castle, and this one. And this one I might even do like a cheaty way of, not a cheaty way, but I'm gonna first of all have it so that instead of just going by and collecting one item, it stops at each place and waits, and then it'll go, and then it'll to the next station, wait till it's done collecting, and then go to the next. And Etho actually had this in his potion room, the way that I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to basically copy his idea for that. And then I'm also going to have it so that it only if something comes in, like let's say the chicken farm. If something's in the chicken farm, it would then power this so that it's telling it to move. But making sure that there's nothing in the minecart, because otherwise it would just constantly go and pick that up, come back, immediately send it off, because this produces pretty fast. So as long as there's something in there, it's gonna go and pick something up. And maybe not the chicken farm, because we will occasionally turn off the chicken farm. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I need to stop talking. It's already too late. So there we go, confirmation. So I will see you.